Once upon a time, in a remote village, there lived a mother and her son named Jaka. Jaka had been abandoned by his father since he was little. One day, they were farming in the fields. Why, mother?
It's okay, son. Just a normal.
Dad, let me finish your work today.
Thank you, son. You're still strong.
It's okay, mom. Just let Jaka do it.
I'm so lucky to have a child like you.
In evening.
Son, it's almost evening. Let's finish today work, okay?
Okay, mom. When they got home, they had dinner and talked.
Son, there is something I want to tell you.
What's wrong, ma'am?
Son, I see you have grown up. It's appropriate to propose to a girl. Hurry up and get married. I want to cuddle my grandchildren and I leave.
But I don't want to get married yet, mom.
But if mother is gone later, who will take care of you?
Don't talk like that, mom.
You just feel more and more tired, son.
There is something different from mother today. The next day. Mother, who prepared everything today?
Never mind, it's okay. I want you to be tired at work.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, you're welcome, son. Looks like today I can go farming with you.
Yes, let it be Jaka, ma'am. Mom, just rest at home. Yes, mother, I will go first, ma'am.
Yes, son, be careful, okay?
Jaka went to his field to farm. Even though he only goes to work alone, he remains enthusiastic for his mother, who is weak at home. Assalamualaikum, madam. Mom, where are you? Why is the house a mess? Not long after, Jaka found his mother lying on the floor. Mom! Approaching his mother. Mother? Why, mom?
Forgive all the mistake, mother, son. Mother has to go. This is my mother's last request. Find a companion for your life, so that someone will take care of you later, Jaka.
Don't leave Jaka, mom. Jaka regretted what he had done to leave his weak mother at home alone. He then became alone and always looked gloomy. One day, Jaka went to the forest to relieve his thoughts. In heaven, seen two beautiful angels asking permission from their father and mother to go to Mayapada, Earth.
Today is a break. The sun woke up from a dream. I live like a dreamer that my process were pressed by water. It felt really cool.
While closing his eyes.
How do you get stabbed? You are worried when you say that there is a knife that stabs and hurt here.
The atmosphere in the garden of Angel 2 approached Angel 1, who was sitting in the garden chatting.
Sister? Yes, my sister. What's wrong? You smell so good this morning. Hehehe. Yes, sis. Sis, let's go to Mayapada. I want to go to Earth to bathe in the lake. I miss that. Wow, that's great idea. We happen to have not been to Mayapada for a long time since in the winter. Yes, later sis will think about this and ask for daddy permission. Yes, sis. Let's ask permission now, sis, before sunset.
Angel's mother and father were sitting drinking coffee in the back garden. Go girl, but remember when the royal trumpet sounds, you all must return to the place immediately.
Yes, father. We all understand. We will be back soon when the royal trumpet sound. Be careful, girl. Okay, mom.
One time, Jaka Tarub was in the forest to relieve fatigue while hunting for lunch. Unintentionally, Jaka Tarub heard the faint voice of a woman who was joking.
I think I heard a woman's voice. Where is it?
By sneaking, Jaka Tarub looking for.
Whoa, whoa. There are two beautiful women. It turns out maybe one of them is my soulmate.
Jaka Tarub walked closer to the lake. Then he found the clothes of the two women lying scattered. After choosing, he stole one of the shawl and hid it.
Hurry, my sister. It's time for us to return to heaven. Father has called us to come home. But sis, I don't have my white scarf. I can't go home without the shawl. The thing is, my shawl was next to my shawl.
They panicked while looking for Nawang Wulan's lost shawl and never found it even though they had been looking for it for a long time.
We can't just stay in cyberspace all the time. We have to go back to heaven right now. I'm sorry, Nawang Wulan sister. Maybe it's decently for you to live in Mayapada. But sis, what about me here? I can do anything, Nawang Wulan. Take care of yourself. Goodbye, sister Nawang Wulan. Sister, no.
The older sister left Nawang Wulan alone. He still hasn't found Nawang Wulan's white scarf. Nawang Wulan felt lonely and cried by the lake. Jaka Tarub finally came out of hiding. He approached Nawang Wulan and comforted her.
Why are you crying, beautiful girl?
My white scarf is gone. I can't go back to heaven without that shawl.
Heaven? So you are an angel.
Silence for fear of answering.
Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you, beautiful angel. Instead of staying in this forest alone, how about you come over to my house? You can stay at my house for a while.
Really?
Yes, you can stay as long as you want. Wear this.
Gives a shawl.
Thank you.
Oh, here. What's your name?
I am Nawang Wulan.
That's a good name. I'm Jaka Tarub. Come on, follow me.
Nawang Wulan happily followed Jaka Tarub to Jaka Tarub's house. He accepted Jaka Tarub's invitation because he didn't know what else to do. In heaven, as Nawang Wulan's older sister was afraid to face their father. He was afraid that their father and mother would be angry because he would return to heaven without Nawang Wulan. His fears finally came true. Where is your sister, Nawang Wulan?
Where is she? Why did you come home without your sister?
Sorry, father, mother. Nawang Wulan could not return to heaven because her soul was missing. Nawang Wulan's sister's soul could not be found even though we had searched for it.
Father is disappointed in you for not being able to take care of your sister.
I'm sorry, father.
Never mind. Don't blame her. Maybe it was Nawang Wulan's fate to live in my pada, and hope that bad things don't happen to Nawang Wulan.
What should we do for Nawang Wulan Patih Hadiarmawan? Okay then. Day after day between Jaka Tarub and Nawang Wulan has passed. They get closer and get know each other. Finally, they decided to get married. After Nawang Wulan and Jaka Tarub's marriage was long enough, they were blessed with twins. One is female and one is male. Their children are named Nawang Asih and Jaka Tengil. After Nawang Asih and Jaka Tengil grew up, the problems between Jaka Tarub and Nawang Wulan are also increasing. At one point, Jaka Tarub curious picked about Nawang Wulan, who always forbade Jaka Tarub to open the steamer lid. After Nawang Wulan left, Jaka Tarub was still curious about the lid for the steamer that Nawang Wulan has always forbidden to open. So, Jaka Tarub opened the lid of the steamer in front of him.
It turns out that all this time, Nawang Wulan's dinner has only been cooking with a sprig of rice. No wonder so far there is still a lot of rice in the barn.
Nawang Wulan suddenly came home from washing clothes in the river,
What are you doing?
asked in a loud tone.
I'm not doing anything. I have to go to the fields. There's work to be done.
After Jaka left, Nawang Wulan opened the contents of the steamer. At the time, Nawang Wulan was suspicious of her husband Jaka Tarub because a sprig of rice was still lying in it. She knew that her husband had opened the steamer until his magic was gone. Since then, Nawang Wulan had to pound and sieve rice to be cooked, like women in general, because the pile of rice kept decreasing. One day, Nawang Wulan found her angel shawl tucked between the piles of rice. She knew that it was her husband who had hidden in the shawl.
It turns out that Jaka Tarub has been hiding my soul all this time. And because the contents of the BAM continued to decrease, in the end, I was able to find it again. This must have been the wish above.
Nawang Wulan muttered. After Nawang Wulan learned that her husband Jaka Tarub had stolen her soul, Nawang Wulan decided to return to heaven and leave Jaka Tarub and his two children.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
But what about our children? Jaka Tengil and Nawang Asih?
Take care of our two children.
But my wife, I can take care of them both alone.
I believe you can take care of our two children.
Do you have the heart to leave Asih and Tengil alone without their mother by their side?
But here is not my place. My place is in heaven, not here.
Crying over her two children. Finally, with a sense of compulsion, Jake and his two children accept Nawang Wulan's departure. They even sent Nawang Wulan off.
I will not go far from you. I will watch over you from heaven.
Be careful, my wife.
Nawang Wulan returned to heaven, leaving Jaka Tarub and his two children. Since then, Jaka Tarub and his two children have always looked up at the moon at night to remember Nawang Wulan.